Good morning to all the sirs and ma'am who are presented today and all the members. Uh, my name is Jaydeep Priyansh. I'm from Ahmedabad. I'm living in Ahmedabad and I'm currently working in three different internship as well as I completed my graduation from Somlalit University uh, and my group member name is Priyansh Lodi, who is from Bhopal, and he is currently in the sixth sem of bachelor of his Bachelor of Technology, and he is from SIT College. Today we are presenting you to the AI powered judicial decision making system. So let's dip into further. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's begin with the introduction. We are making the web-based application for AI-powered judicial decision-making system. So in this AI-powered web application, we are using LLM-based AI judge and multi-agent AI jury. So we integrate this LLM-based AI judge and multi-agent AI, and then implement Indian Canons API for legal references, and ensures the transparency for the using the explainable AI. And let's move to the further slides for problem statements. It's a judicial backlog for like 4.5 crore pending cases. We use the judicial backlog, uh, and with delayed cases take years to resolve. So we are using and resolve. So we are making this AI for the delayed justice, and inconsistent ruling are uh, there. Uh, there are a lot of problems in the judiciary. So we are like inconsistent ruling and subjective in just judicial decision. Legal accessibilities are rural and weaker communities like legal aids. Let's move to the next slide. Um, it's a proposed solution for the problem statements that are that we are given the solution for the judiciary's problems. So for the AI judge, we use the LLM based analyze legal arguments for and deliveries judgments. AI for AI jury, we use the multi-agent system, and which are like simulates human deliberation. And for Indian Kanun API, and we also use Indian Kanun API for retrial cases laws for legal references, and we also use explainable AI for provides a transparent and accountable verdicts. Let's move to the next slide. It's a technology we are using in this project. So we use the AI models like Lalma 2, BERT, Legal BERT for legal text processing. For the backend, we are using the Fast API, which are very efficient and scalable API framework. For front end, we are using React.js and Next.js, and for the modern web development. And for database, we are using PostgreSQL plus FAIR vector search for legal precedents. And for security, we are using the AES 256 encryption plus differential privacy or opacus. So let's move to the next slide. It's a data source and API integration. For data source, we are using the real time legal case retrieval from the Indian Kanun API, and for data cleaning, we are using the tokenization, stemming, and limitization for the NLP processing. Like legal case structuring, for legal case structuring, we are using the face-based precedent search for better judgment accuracy. Let's move to the next slide. For phases-wise project, which is going to be described by my group partner Priyansh Lodi. So Priyansh Lodi, please start from the
Hello,
phases-wise.
hello. Am I audible, sir? Hello, hello.
Yes,
Am I audible?
yeah,
Okay,
you are audible. Please go ahead.
okay. To build the system effectively, we have structured our development into different phases. So, phase one, which is research and data collection, we begin with understanding judicial processes, different applications, and collecting case laws from Indian Kanun app. This step is very critical for AI to train on real legal data. Next step is AI model development. We will train our AI judge and jury using Llama 2 and Falcon LLM models. These models will be used to fine tune our Indian legal data, allowing them to interpret cases, arguments, and apply judicial reasoning. In the phase 3, we will apply the bias mitigation, which will generally help in give the transparency, fair transparency techniques. In phase 4, we will try to create backend and security implementation. In this way, in this phase, we will develop a core backend system that will be powered by AI-based judicial model. We will use fast API to handle case submission and process legal argument using our AI judge and jury. Additionally, we will use AES 256 encryption and JW authentication, which will provide us our data security, because there will be different cases which will consist of some private information or some uh, so some secure information. Phase 5 will be front end and user interface development. Once the backend is functional, we will focus on designing an intuitive and user-friendly web application. Using React JS, we will create an interface where we will use judges, lawyers, and user can submit cases, review AI-generated verdicts. In phase 6, we will be testing and deployment. Afterwards, first front end backend will be completed and user interface will be deployed. We will to try to work on the real time data, and we will deploy this using the Docker. Okay. For the security purpose, we will use on-premises AI development. Instead of using cloud storage, we will deploy an AI system which will help to secure our data from the unauthorized access. AES-256 encryption. This will help us to store legal case data encrypted using industry standards. Different privacy, which will help to prevent data leaks. We will apply data privacy, different techniques, which will allow AI to learn from data without exposing individual case details. Bias mitigation. Our AI model will continuously monitor and refine to ensure fair ruling from free from bias based on region, economic status, or gender. Slide 9. There are different outcomes and benefits of this model. This will help us for the faster case resolution, because there are different many cases which are pending from many years. This will help to faster the resolution of the cases. Then, secondly, it will help to ensure fair and consistent ruling. By referencing from the past judgment, AI will help to subtly for the ensuring fairness, enhance transparency through AI. Everything judges, lawyers, and even people will able to see the decision and all the verdicts which are made on the person. So it will be proper transparency, improve legal accessibility. This will help in even rural peoples, like poor peoples will not be able to understand properly. So they will able to understand properly through AI power legal assistance. Okay, so thank you. And this is the workflow of our model.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Huh. Uh, Basically, I meant to ask only like your presentation was like fabulous. It has no issues. I just want to basically see the code if it's possible. Have you started
Sir,
doing
actually,
it?
currently I am working on data collection part because actually there
Yes,
in
yes.
the Indian Kanun app, it is a very large data set, and currently I'm working
Hmm.
on UI. So
Yes, yes.
it will take a time little bit.
Okay, okay. I just like when you complete it, just basically share the basically uh, chats or basically conversation
Okay,
between the
okay, sir.
AI.
Directly I will share in the group.
Yeah. Okay.
So, see, what we're interested in here is seeing the interaction between the juries of different personalities and how do they reach to consensus.
Okay,
Okay, that is the specific core aspect of it, and you've like your data flow is complete, nearly complete, but
yes,
one
sir.
thing you've missed out, that is the metric. What metric are you
Okay,
going to use to evaluate? Okay, so that
okay,
is
sir.
one thing that you need to consider. Other than that, your
Okay,
data flow, I think, is the best till the presentations I've seen till now. Like I'm able to understand where the data is going to start from and where it's going to end, and how it's going to flow between the different agents and what technologies are you going to use. So in that aspect, it's really good.
okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
This is all about for today presentations. Okay. Any specific note for today as like Ankit and Ayush sir?
Yeah, so guys, the rest of you just take note from this particular team. Uh, See, the data flow, even you guys must be able to completely understand like how the data is starting off and reaching to its consensus. Now, see, each project has its own different challenge. Somewhere it's the data set, somewhere it's web scraping, somewhere it's, content interaction. How do you perceive it through images or just text? So the challenge varies with each project, but as you can see, each of them is achievable. So just hone in into it and like just work on your code and don't work on your front end right now, like any team. First, like put up everything in a Jupyter notebook in your laptops or Colab, whatever. And we should at least see the output of what's happening, what's the steps that are going around till we reach the final outcome, and we should be able to see the metrics. Because see, if that there is a particular niche and novelty in each project that is hidden, when you are able to reach that, then only we can proceed towards the research and the rest of the parts. Any questions, anyone?
Sir, basically you want backend part mainly in first working.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
If you
So,
can,
sir,
if you need us, like if you are able to, like your backend is completed and you want to like speed it up and show it in front end, that is fine. But like first, it should function and for your respective project, I've already mentioned, I need to see the interaction between the different personalities of the juries and what they are concluding, how they're conversing with each other.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
okay, sir. Sir, till when we will complete our backend?
That is.
See, your next presentation is going to start from, I think so, next Monday itself.
Okay,
So,
so
and this is going to take place two more times, this particular session. And after like two more evaluations, we'll like pick up teams who we want to work with further. Okay, because since you guys know your classes are already finished and we'll be starting out more classes, but this is a particularly separate group and we'll only spend time with those guys which, have like really worked on their project and are actually like working towards making like converting it to fruition.
okay, sir.
So just consider your timeline as 1 week for code and basically the backend code where metrics are visible, the exact point of the project is visible, and then we work towards honing it into a particular packaging it for a research thing, and then we'll work on the deployment and the rest of it for the next week.
Okay, sir.